So one of the things with Ned is that he is very distracted. If you ever look at him now, like he's got to look around, okay? He's not that focused on his handler. He's always, you know, thinking about what green grass is down the paddock, or what Patsy's doing running around on the trail course, or where the other horses are in the yards. So I've done previously the yo-yo exercise, which is on another video with a different horse. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn that yo-yo exercise into a focus exercise. So what we're going to do with Ned is I'm going to work on getting his focus back to me, okay? I want him to think I'm the most interesting person in the world, and no matter what's going on, he needs to be focused on me. So you can see there now, he's looking at me, okay? Now his ears will tell you where his focus are. So you can see now his ears are focusing up over onto the trail course. He's lost interest in me. Now he's come back to me. Okay, now he's looking out across down the arena somewhere. So this exercise will help you with being focused on your horse, but also help your horse with being focused on you. So you can see there now how he's not focused on me. So I'm going to ask you to back up, back. Okay, that's all. Now, he's lost his focus again, so I'm going to ask him to back up again. Okay, now he's lost his focus again, so I might ask him to step forward this time. Now he's not focused again, so I'm going to ask him to back up. I've lost his focus again, I might back away. Can you see whatever he's doing, what he was doing, where he's looking straight at me and focused on me? I don't ask him to do anything. But the instant his focus changes to something or someone else, I ask him to move his feet. Now, I'm not being harsh, I'm not being cruel, I'm not hurting him. All I am doing is moving his feet every time his attention is distracted away from me. Okay, so what I want him to do is I want him to be focused on me because he doesn't know what I'm going to do next. Any of you who've ever done the guiding exercise with me at clinics, it's kind of like a written version of this. Okay, it's an exercise where anytime the horse leans or focuses in a certain direction, we go the other way. Well, this is a little similar. But whilever he is focused on me, he can stand there and relax. I did a variation of this I did this exercise with a client at Lake Cargelligo, but what she had to maintain was 2 ears focused on her. Her horse he gets very, not so much distracted, but he's not really with her. He's there, but he's not focused on her. So we wanted to increase his focus. So she works on maintaining a 2-ear contact. Do you see then I stepped back and instantly he moved his head back toward me? Instantly he was like, I don't know what you're doing. So this is an exercise that you can do for as long as it takes to keep your horse focused back on you. And if you're not sure about the focus, if you're not sure if your horse is focused on you, think about what their ears are doing. Their ears will always tell you where their focus is. Okay, and he's kind of cool too in that he tilts his head when he's focused on something else, like that. So I need to make him move. Now, interestingly, to do this exercise, well, you sort of have to have the yo-yo exercise on its own established. So the yo-yo exercise is not about focus, it's just about moving their feet. So it's kind of important that you have that established before you move on to this. Now that's a huge big lick in the chew. I'm going to end this. How do I end this? I'm going to end this by turning around. Okay? If I take my focus away from him, then he doesn't have to be focused on me. Okay? So I've turned around, walked off toward you. that's it, game's over. Okay, that's how you end it. And then if you wanted to, you could start it again now and pick up on it. Like for instance, now I know he's looking out over there. That would be the perfect time for me to turn around and get his attention again. Okay, so, but that's pretty good, and you can play that for as little or as long as you need to, but make sure you always end the exercise with his two ears and his focus on you. Okay, I ended then when he was licking and chewing because he was releasing, he was showing us that he understood the exercise. They're the kind of times when you can end this exercise. Do not end the exercise when your horse is looking off down the paddock to where his buddies are, because if you do that, you defeat the purpose of your training.